Hey guys, Alexandra here, and as you guys know, I will be leaving for vacation this week, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do a get ready with me, but it's gonna be a get ready with me travel slash vacation style, because as you guys know, if you travel via plane, you gotta get everything to fit into one of these little quart size baggies unless you're gonna be checking on luggage, and I hate checking on my valuables, if you know what I'm saying. So I like to keep these with me. So this entire look was done with everything in this bag, and as you can see, I still have plenty of room for more. And with the minimal brushes, 2 brushes and 1 sponge, all right? So let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is preparing before you leave for your vacation. Because most likely you're probably going to be vacationing someplace like I am, someplace warm and sunny. You're going to be outside a lot, so you want to definitely take a little bit of preparation to your skin prior to leaving. What I mean by that is, for instance, these products right here. So I use these regularly. I love them. This is by Drunk Elephant, but they have BHAs, AHAs, and absorbic acids in them. And that can make your skin super, super sensitive to the sun. So I quit using these products last Friday, so a week before I'm leaving for my vacation. So I would definitely, if you are using a product like this, for instance, if you get the pharmacy in your BoxyCharm, I would not use that the week before you leave, okay? Now, a really good alternative to that is using something like this, the Amar Pacific. The reason being is because it is an enzymatic peel, but first off, it's powder, so it's good for your plane ride, so you don't have to put this with your liquids. And secondly, it's gonna clear all the dead skin and all that off there, but it doesn't have all the AHAs and the BHAs and the acids in them, okay? So I did already wash my face with this enzymatic Amar Pacific peel, okay? The second thing is you definitely want to make sure you're putting on some kind of sunscreen on your face. So my recommendations would be these 2, and this is what I'm taking with me. So this is the Kula Sport. It's an SPF 50, okay? It is a great sunscreen for your face, and it also is a great moisturizer as well. Another really good one, and the reason why I like both of these is because you can use these as primers, and they're not gonna make your makeup like peel or get into those little balls. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So the second one is the Lancome Benefit Multivital. It's got an SPF 30 in there, and it's also a moisturizing and an antioxidant and vitamin enriched. So this is what I will be putting on my face for today's tutorial. And this also takes the place of my primer, okay? And another good thing too, guys, just real quick, and I know, you know, we're mainly talking about makeup, but I'm gonna tell you right now, on vacations, like, the messy bun and a hair clip is like, you're gonna be your best friend, like for real. And then I would definitely take a little can of some dry shampoo with you. These are gonna be your best friends too. And I have tried, I like both of these, but I really like this one a lot, this charcoal detox. It is fabulous. Okay, so I definitely recommend something like that. Now, of course, no matter where I go, I always take my eye cream with me, always, because I'm always wanting to keep that under eye nice and moisturized. Always, always, always want a little extra something for underneath that eye area. So you guys know this is the one by Ole Henriksen, and I swear by it, and it's the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I just love this stuff, and I will be taking this with me as well, because you can never have too much moisturization, okay? All right, now, again, I already put my moisturizer on and that SPF and all that, so I that is gonna work for my primer. I'm not gonna use a primer. Now, if you're dead set on using a primer, I would recommend taking, you know, some little bottles, travel size bottles with you. The Professional is great. It's a great primer, and it works really well with the Koala SPF or the Lancome, either one of those. You can use these and it works fabulous with them. Now, so I don't have to bring my big giant bottle of foundation with me, and also this is a great foundation to take on a vacation because this has also got SPF in there, SPF 15, and this, you guys know, is my favorite, the Lancome Tint Idol. But I'm not gonna take this big bottle with me. What I'm gonna do is I always keep these sample little jars. They're fabulous for this very purpose. So, you know, I basically take my foundation and it looks like I'm gonna have to get some more, but I just squirt like a bunch and I'll fill this whole little jar up. And this little jar is like a week's worth of foundation at least. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do as far as taking my foundation with me. And then for applying, you guys know, I just dot it around, and I actually skipped a step, but it's okay because it doesn't really matter. You can do this in either step you want. It makes no difference. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. All right. Then of course, so I don't have to take a bunch of brushes with me. I'm gonna take my beauty blender because there's just so many purposes for this. And then on vacation looks, you definitely want to keep it light, minimal. You know, you don't want to have the full coverage, full makeup look that you would normally do. You know, you want to keep it light and breathable, and again, make sure that you have that sun protection. Now, the two steps I did forget, as you guys saw, I'm sure. I've got a couple zits because I quit using my my Drunk Elephant stuff. So I'm gonna use, instead of a concealer, I'm actually gonna bring this Ofra corrector with me because it works great for such things. And also if you make any little mess ups on your makeup, this is just a great little thing to carry around. And then this is the Ofra corrector in Amber. So yeah, I'm just gonna pat that out. And again, like I said, I'm not taking concealer with me. You guys are probably like, what? No, I'm not. I don't need to because I'm gonna have that Ofra corrector. And then for underneath my eyes, I swear by this product. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I will never leave home without this, but I love it because it just cancels out any of those dark circles, and it just automatically brightens under that eye area, like just fabulously. See that? Just beautifully. So when I got really, really sick and was like literally dying before that show found me, my eyes were so sunk in. I literally had permanent, you know, and you can still see where they were at. Like I had permanent indentions and just black lines straight down my eye. And this thing was the only thing that cancels that all out. And then the other thing, you know, you don't just have to use this under your eye. Like if you want to do, like say if you're going out for the night or something like that, you can go up with it like this and do a little bit of contouring with this and your bronzer. So it really works fabulous for a lot of things. So that's why I just swear by this stuff, you guys. Like I'm telling you, I would never leave home without it. So yeah, see how it just brightens everything right up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so all right, so we got that. So the next thing since I'm not gonna bring, again, a concealer with me because I've got tons of other items that work just the same as a concealer, I am, however, gonna bring a travel of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer because let's face it, you gotta have something, right? Something, right? For those over your eyes, especially when you get older, you just get wrinkles, your eyes crease, and this just helps all of that, cancels anything out, and then again, makes it all smooth, because we naturally just have bumps and creases and ridges and stuff like that over our eyes. It's just a natural thing, quite frankly. So, all right, so I'm gonna always do that and let it sit on there, you know, after I apply everything else. That way, when it's time to go back to my eyes, it's just all nice and set, okay? All right. Now, since we're gonna be out in the sun, again, we wanna have a little bit of a bronzing effect, okay? But again, you're gonna be out in the sun, you're gonna be outside, you're gonna be all sweaty. So I would definitely use a matte bronzer. So I'm gonna be taking this with me, which is the Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer, if I can get it open, by Too Faced, and maybe not. Oh my gosh, my hands are all like slick from this other makeup products. I promise I normally don't have that many problems. So yeah, this is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil, and I love this. So I'm just gonna, you know, whenever you're putting on bronzer, you wanna think of your face in a 3. So around the top, and do a little bit goes a long way. And then this kind of can also take the place of your blush too. So you don't have to worry about taking a blush with you. You see how that just instantly brought color to my face? See that? It works great. So yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna, again, think of your face as a 3 and always brush out, not in, okay? And then again, that's gonna bring that color. You got the color to your cheeks. We're gonna put a little bit up here at the top. And so yeah, that's gonna bring that color to our face. So we have that bright under eye area. We still have our rosy cheeks, and we have some beautiful color to our face without everything wiped off, right? Okay, so the next thing, and I swear by these sticks, you guys already know, I've already told you guys about them, but I will definitely be taking these with me. So these are the Fenty sticks. This is kind of like a double thing for me, because this is, you know, gonna be my highlighter and then also like an additional little glowy bronzer of sorts. So with this darker one right here, which is the cinnamon, so this is kind of gonna be our contour stick. So instead of, normally I would have my Hoola Quickie contour stick, but I'm not gonna use that today because again, this is a vacation-y look. So with your contour, you know, suck your cheeks in, find that line, and then you kind of want to go around the outside of your face like that. We'll get into a more in-depth contour video. And then I always like to just do a little bit here and a little bit on the sides of my nose. And then there, okay? And then we're gonna use our bronzer brush, and again, always brush up, okay? Always brush back. You're always pulling your face back when you're brushing on your contour and your bronzers. But you see how that just leaves a very nice sun-kissed glow. There we go. And brush this one down. You know, and I would definitely recommend you clean your brushes really good before you go. So that way, you know, you can just take, and again, you guys are seeing, I'm just using this one brush to do a majority of this stuff with. Now, if you do get super oily, I would recommend taking a powder foundation with you instead of a liquid foundation. Or you can always just take a pressed powder with you just as an extra, just to kind of blot throughout the day. I don't get that oily, so I'm not super worried about it, okay? All right, so that's pretty much it with our face, with the exception of our highlighter, but I always do that last. So the next thing I'm gonna do is our eyes. So again, we wanna keep this super, super simple. So I love this little thing. Like, it's the only thing good that came out of Birchbox ever. This was a free gift that I got, and I've been wearing this out, but I love this for traveling. So this is the Cover Shot Golden Hour Eyeshadow Duo, and it's the colors Turned On and Psyched. And as you can see, I pretty much wore it out, but there's a reason for that, because this little baby right here, I'm telling you, is the bee's knees, like, quite frankly. So I'm just literally, and it looks like I still have some brown on my brush, but that's okay. So the only brush I'm gonna take with me when I go is this little flat Morphe M433, because you can pretty much just do anything with this brush. But I love this little duo because it pretty much goes with any look you could possibly have or come up with. The little brown here, you can darken. The this little pink color in here, it's like a kind of like a nudish pink, and it is just fabulous. And I know you guys are thinking, what? That's all you're doing to your eyes? You'll see. You'll see what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a really good top layer. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's like I haven't used the makeup brush like all week because I've been sick. Okay, so yeah, there we go. There we go. So I just wanna get it in this top crease. And then, you know, on the nights like that, me and Steve, like if we go out for dinner or something like that, then I can use this brown and darken the edges up there. And you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh, wow. You know, but it's just such a natural, just very classic beachy look, and it goes with just so many outfits. Like, I can literally use this eyeshadow with any outfit I have. And that's why I love it so much, because it's like a pink, but it's not. It's like a nudish pink. And the more you put on, as you can see, like the darker it gets. I just love it. And it literally, like when you have it on, it literally looks like you have multiple eyeshadows on when you really don't. I'm gonna put a little bit in that corner and just warm it up. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I don't know why I always have to hold my mouth open. I'm so sorry when I'm doing my eyeshadows, but I do. But do you see how that it just looks so natural and pretty and everything? Now, that's not all I'm gonna do, because you know, guys, you know me, I like to have a little bit extra. So I am loving, you guys told me I would, so I am loving this Stila eyeshadow, glitter eyeshadow, Kitten Karma. It is awesome. But you guys already knew that. A lot of you guys told me that I would love it, and it is fabulous. It's a little hard to pull out, but yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of that across there. And then this is gonna make your shadow just stay all day too, you guys. And then you can just do just a little bit in the corner like that, or a little bit on the edges, or you can bring it out. It's completely up to you. But this is definitely going to make your eyeshadow stay all day and give you that little bit of extra gleam and glitz that sometimes we want, especially if you're going to the beach. Like when you're outside in the sun and this stuff hits you, it's like, oh wow, what did she do? You know, it's just so pretty. Okay. So yeah, we got that. And again, if you want to go a little bit more, you know, you can always, you know, take something like this that's gonna, you know, and you can always just darken up that corner a little bit if you want, if you're going out to eat. But this is road trip, traveling, plane ride, okay? So the next thing we are gonna do is we're gonna put on our highlighter. So we're gonna do our high cheekbones here. And then I always go up to the top of my eyes, my underneath my eyebrows, and then just a little bit here into my nose. And then we're gonna kind of use our fingers to buff that out, okay? And then, you know, this works great for the inside corners of your eyes too. It's just, this thing is just like a fabulous highlighter, quite frankly. If you want to do your Cupid's bow, then you got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay, so yeah, that's about all she wrote on that. And then the other thing I would highly recommend is taking a self-sharpening black eyeliner smudge stick with you. I love this one by Stila. I swear by it. And there's just so many things that you can do with it. So I just outline, sorry here, you guys probably don't want to see this. I'm just gonna outline my waterline here on the bottom. And then go from the corner and look like I'm doing the whole top, but I'm really not, and you'll see what I'm saying here in a second. It's gonna look like I did, even though I didn't, and I kind of cheated. So yeah, I just do that corner, and I might go back and redo it again. And then of course, a little travel size mascara. I'm gonna be using this Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. And I do love the brush on this thing because it definitely helps with separating all of your eyelashes out. So I won't have to bring my spoolie with me because, you know, obviously you want to pack as little as possible, but get the most out of what you're packing, right? Sorry, I gotta get close to the mirror. Okay guys, so now that I've got my mascara and my eyeliner on, now do you see how it looks? It looks like I went out and did my whole waterline, but I didn't, which is why I love black mascara. So yeah, these two pieces together right here, you can do a whole bunch of looks, night looks, day looks, it doesn't matter. So these two are must have together. And then for your lips, I would recommend taking something that's gonna go with everything. You don't wanna pack a bunch of lipsticks So I would take some kind of a nude brown taupe color. I love this Soft Matte by NYX. You guys already know I love NYX mattes. I love them. But this is the one in Abu Dhabi. And what I love about it is it just goes with pretty much any look that you're doing. But you can also take any kind of lip pencil with this and put it on, so you can have one look that day, you know, just plain, you know, while you're out and about, and then that night when you go out to dinner or something, you can have a whole nother look. And I just love it because of its versatility and the fact that it just goes with everything. Okay, so there you guys have it. There is our vacation travel look. We hit our blemishes, we, you know, have our sunscreen on, we're protected, we have color on our cheeks and our face and everywhere else, but we use the smallest minimal amount of products, and everything fits perfectly into a 1 quart size bag or that plane ride. All right, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful, and I will see you guys later.